Live from the J.C. Newman Cigar Studios and the Gurkha Cigar Studios in the great state of New Hampshire. Welcome to the Smokin Tabacco Show with your hosts, Matt Tobacco and Pat Chamberlain.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Smokin Tabacco Show. My name is Matt Tobacco from SmokinTobacco.com, and I'm joined once again by my beautiful lady, Miss Smokin Nicole. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Tired. Our terrible two toddler was just a little extra today.
Yeah, she can be a little bit extra sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay though. She's fun, you know. She's cool. She's doing her thing, man. And making me feel young and old at the same time. It's amazing how that happens. But we saved some gas in the tank for tonight because it's Wednesday night, showtime. I had my cup of tea, and I'm ready to go.
I had my shot of espresso, and now I'm chasing it with a margarita.
That's nice.
I know.
I wish I had that kind of enthusiasm, but not so much tonight.
I need it after work, so.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, week two that you're back.
Mm-hmm.
This is nice. It wasn't a one-time thing. People were like, oh, it's a one-time thing. No, it's not a one-time thing. She's here again. Taking over for Pat. And it's been good. It's been fun. It's been like old times. So I definitely can't complain too much.
I'm surprised you don't complain more because I'm your wife, but it's fine.
Well, you gotta understand. In the time you were gone, I got pretty used to being the master of this domain all by myself, with the former underlings. But you get to a point where you just don't care anymore. I can share responsibilities again. I'm good. It's nice. It's nice having someone here like you. But you're not the only person with me here tonight. That's right. We do have a guest with us. One of my favorite people of all time. And not because of the red square that's over there. Someone who probably brings more energy than most people, especially for his age. He's been around a long time. He sold millions of cigars. And he's truly just a man. The man. You know, I love every time we get together, and I love every time he comes on the show because he's the shit. And his name is Mr. Juan Lopez of Gurkha Cigars. Juan, hola, ¿cómo está?
I'm sorry, my Spanish is not so good.
Yeah,
But
bullshit. It's
no,
better than mine.
no, that's obvious. I was trying to help you. I'm doing fantastic. I see that the queen is back. Thank God for that because she's the glue. You're just a tile.
Yeah, someone's gonna keep this shit show together.
She's the tile. You know this. We talked
Gotta
about
crack
this.
the whip. Gotta get these boys in shape.
No. Wait, let's not start. No, it's too early on the show. I'm drinking water and just half a drink because I don't want to have a long weekend coming ahead of me. So I'm chilling within reason. But happy to be back. Happy to see that you guys are back together. The band is back together because together everyone achieves more, and you guys are that team, which I love that. You guys are also together, so I love it. Thank you for having me back, and happy to see that everything's going fantastic with the family. And man, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, no, we're happy that you're here as well. It's been I think you were on with us like very early 20 what year is this? 24. I think you were like first or second week of January in 24. So it's kind of like it was last year, but it was like almost 2 years ago. So it's been a while. So it's good that you're back, and obviously I've seen you since then a few times, but being back on the show is nice. And the last few times you were on the show, you had your significant other, Mrs. Lopez, was with you. She's not with you tonight, so you're going to have to manage all by yourself, but I think that you can do that, so that's okay.
But you've noticed, right, in that year and whatever it's been, glasses, that gray is grayer.
I didn't want to say anything.
No, wait. The forehead is making a mad dash to my ass. I could actually land planes on this thing now, I think.
Wow.
So no, I don't know if you noticed, because January 12th of 2026 will be the beginning of my 30th year in the cigar business, which to me
Wow.
is so crazy that I've been doing this that long, and I love it. I love the people. I love everything about the industry. And so yeah, man, it's funny because the other day my daughters gave me like a postcard like that. This was you, and this is you. I'm like, f you, ladies. That pay for your fucking private schooling and vacations and college. So shut the f up.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
everyone's gonna get old. I mean, it's
No, no.
we can make fun of each other, but
By the
we
way,
all
I
have to
am
do it.
waiting. I thought I was going to New Orleans in my early 20s, mid 20s, 30s when I was in cigar business. I'm like, I'm going to New Orleans, walking the alleys. I'm like, how come I don't get bit by a vampire so I could look the same for the next 200 years? It never happened.
No, I
It
know,
never happened.
I know. Yeah, you time. We will lose to time. No one will win that battle.
Yeah, time is the biggest thief. Someone said.
That's true. That's a better way of saying it. Time is the biggest thief. I gotta start writing some of these good sayings down. Jose Blanco's got a great one, which I'm sure you've probably heard, being a Cuban guy, because he says, we have an old Cuban saying: "Your friend is not the one that makes you laugh. Your friend is the one that makes you cry."
Amen to that.
And it's a good one too. I like that one. I never
No,
forget that.
No, and when you cry and you smile on the same day, you had a great day.
Yeah, it's true. It's very, very true. You live and you learn, right? But anyway, Juan, it's good to be here with you. Let's talk before we get really into the weeds. Let's talk about a couple of the people that helped make this show happen, because we wouldn't be here without them. Obviously, JC Newman Cigar Studios and the Gurkha Cigar Studios. So thank you for believing in us. But we also want to thank our friends at the number 2guyscigars.com. That's right, the number 2guyscigars.com. Head over there today for an amazing selection of cigars and accessories from brands you know and love, and maybe a few new ones that you haven't quite discovered yet. Do yourself a favor, place an order, show them some love. They give it to us only at the number 2guyscigars.com. Nicole and I are sharing the same smoke, but I'm going to let you go first. What are you smoking with us tonight?
Okay, so the cyclist just got home.
Oh, look at that.
She'll be back in a little bit. So what I'm smoking right now. So I told you a few minutes ago. Literally, I'm the VP. I have a president and an owner, right? Dear friends, people that believe in me, trust in me. I go, gentlemen, I've been working on a project for the last 5 months. And I got the band, I got the blend, this. Sit down, smoke with me, look at the band, typical Kaiser's like, okay, Wani, I'm thinking, Jim, what the fuck is this, Wani? Dude, that old man is my guy, right? Smokes a cigar, he goes, really nice. And then Kaiser looks at the band, which is pretty cool. He goes, we need more Gurkha in the band. And I go, no. It's going to be called Tres Decades, decades, right? 3 decades in the business.
Yep.
Right? And it's going to be Gurkha. You'll see the band. It says Gurkha, Lopez, which is the name of my company. The year I was born first, and then when I started cigar business in '96 with Caribbean Cigars with Kevin Doyle back in the day. Kevin Doyle. A few people, even at TAA, guys are like, fuck, Wani, I forgot you worked for Kevin Doyle that long ago. Yep. And then I went to Toronto, Rocky for a year, and then 16 years now here at Gurkha. But anyway, so they love the cigar. They love the band. They love the idea. okay, when I tweak the band, I go, it's your company. So we're going forward with it. So this is the cigar. I'm going to send you some. So you can smoke it. And I think you're going to love it. It's a little more fuller than any other Gurkha, because most of our stuff is more like the medium body, then it peters off. I wanted something a little stronger. So what I told Damian, which is my brother at ACC, which you know who they are, I go, listen, I want 5 parejas to roll 30,000 cigars. So it's gonna be 10,000 cigars, boxes of 10, 5 by 50, two Robusto. I like the bigger Robusto. A 6 by 50 Toro, right? And then a 6.5 by 56 GK, right? Because that size is normally BK. If you know what I'm talking about, the Behike.
Right.
So the way I thought was, guys that like 60s will enjoy the 56. Guys that like 54 will enjoy the 56. Guys that like a 48 would love the 50, and a guy that wants to buy a Robusto rather have the 52. Me personally, that's what I like in a Robusto, 52. So we're doing that. We're making 1,000 boxes of each, 10-count boxes, and cigars have been rolled now for almost a month and a half, and they're going to be sitting until PCA, brother, which is exactly
Wow.
what I want. I go, you got to let them sit because like a lot of the guys like that I respect and love, uh, AJ, Carlito, guys that know what the hell they're doing. The cigar will talk to you. Let it sit. The longer it sits, the better it gets if you're using great tobacco. And that was one of the things I wanted. And so that's what I'm smoking here. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and I'm sure when the press release comes out eventually, I'm saying it first here, but when it comes out with the whole thing, with the band, the box, and all that, and I made it simple. The 10-count box, man, when I tell you the 10-count box takes up, you know the guys from, which I think they're smart as hell by doing it, and I wish I had better leadership. The guys from, what's that little 10-count box, like De Leon, not La Aurora. Uh, you know what I'm talking about? Little 10-count boxes that you could put a whole bunch of their boxes in one section. It takes like 4 boxes of regular cigars. Uh, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? I just can't come up with a name right now. It'll come to me eventually.
Yeah.
So when I spoke to some of the retailers that are friends of mine too, when I was doing, they go, so the package, they go, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be nice, but it's going to take a box and a half with 3 sizes. The size, easy peasy, all numbered. That's what we're doing. 1,000 boxes of each. And oh man, what's the name of that company? They're in Miami. Oh Jesus! Oh, it'll come to me anyway. So my idea was this: easy to get it into the humidor. Great smoke, well priced. Not going crazy with the pricing. 18, $20. I'm not doing any of that. That makes no sense. And so I'm excited about it. My team's excited about it. They smoked it. They love it because it's truly one of our stronger, more full body cigars. And the fact that we're letting it sit for 6, 7 months makes a difference to me because
Yeah,
it
that'll
will
be
have my.
nice.
It's going to say Gurkha on it. So yeah, we're excited about that. And man, yeah, that's been one of the little projects that once I had it all done, I came to the table. If they said no, it is what it is. But they said yes, and they gave me their blessing. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I feel
Yeah.
like the last couple of years we've seen a lot of anniversaries being celebrated, whether it's a brand or if it's people. There's been a lot of anniversary celebrations the last couple of years, and everything from 10 years to like 120 years and 125 and like 60, a lot of 30s actually. It's been it's been a real commemorative couple of years, to say the least.
Yeah.
So
But again, for me, it meant a lot because it's the 30 year of grinding. Remember, I
yeah,
was a rep. I was a rep for 15 years before I became a VP of the company, right? And I earned my keep. And if you talk to any rep that's been around as long as I have, that has become a VP, like a Miguel, guys like that,
yeah,
that've been around and we've done it our way, and which is hard work works, you know, under promise, over deliver, get up, show up, ask for the sale, follow up, which no one freaking does, right?
right,
And that's what's made us successful. And guys like him, Ortega. I mean, your great buddy, my boy, which I miss. I don't see him as much anymore. Carney.
yeah.
So that's always been the model of guys like us. We work hard, we work smart, but we get up and make it happen. And that's where some of the other guys fail.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And Carney, he's been a little bit of a stranger. Not that I'm knocking him for it, but he just had a baby boy, so I'm sure he's got his hands full with that. But
Yeah, no.
as well
I reached
as
out to, I reached
starting
out
kind
to
of
him. I told him,
over.
no, don't. Congrats, asshole. Before I knew I was having a grandson, I love that dude. As you know, he's a good guy, good people,
Yeah.
and so yeah, man. So yeah, that's what's going on with that, and yeah, that's exciting. And then actually, the Fat Boy, which we released at the trade show, has been to me, which is crazy because we don't have big ring gauges, right? Like 60, 66s. We came out with this brand, and man, it's just taking off. Again, it's 950 to $10 depending on the size,
Yeah.
but it's got flavor. It's got it's good tobacco. It's good tobacco, smokable. I don't smoke those big ass sizes, but I've smoked them, and I've actually enjoyed the uh, the four by 60.
Mhm.
This thing's been a beast, and it's got great flavor, and it got a lot of flavor. But yeah, yeah, I know. Once in a while, once in
Yeah,
a
you're
while.
just you're not a big ring gauge guy, and that's okay. You can still
And
sell
the
them.
only and the only reason, listen, the only reason I did the 56 that was on the play on the wrapper that we're using, which you'll see, is that pretty, is that beautiful. That I go, you know what? Why not play on the Bahika and call it the GK instead of the BK? You know,
I like
why the
that.
hell not? Why the hell not? Right? And I think we'll take care of the guys that like the 60, the 58s, that kind of size,
Well,
right?
the Bahika
So
is BHK, so you got to go GHK.
come on, bro. So I'm the Cuban guy here, not you, bro.
Hey, I'm just making sure it's all accurate.
I don't smoke Cubans, bro.
Yeah, I don't really either. I had some. So we're smoking the Colección Especial Lonsdale, which has always been a treat for me. Um, but yeah, I smoked a couple of Cohibas recently, and I don't smoke them very often for a lot of reasons. But I came into contact with a few of them a few months ago, and I smoked them, and they weren't horrible. Actually, I was a little surprised, um, but yeah, I don't really smoke them that much either. And look, I won't get into a whole side tangent on that whole thing. But
No, the price tag.
yeah, I mean, well,
Price
that's
tag's
definitely part of it. I mean, they're very expensive, and the quality that you get most of the time for what you end up paying for them is definitely not on par.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I could spend $10 on that Fat Boy, and it'll smoke better than most of the Cubans out there, to be honest. Um,
No,
but
and like what you're smoking now, the Colección,
yeah,
like $12, dude. That
yeah,
cigar, like we featured it before in your show. That I literally sent that to when Dylan Austin was the president and Eddie Guerra. I sent that to them. And they smoked it. Like, dude, this is a great cigar. I go, yeah, it's half the price of yours, or more, or more,
yeah,
or more, or more. But in saying so, it was again our model is we don't fight wars, we fight battles, and we make cigars for the consumer, right? So instead of selling to the 10% or 5% of the cigar smokers at $35, I'd rather sell to 65% of the guys who smoke $10 to $12 cigars, right? And nowadays that's a steal because
yeah.
pretty much everything's 15 to 18. I mean, it is what it is. But that's the mindset that I've always had. Jim has the same mindset, and as you know, we changed that. From K and his. I love the man. I mean, the whole HMR thing is beautiful. Not for me, but I'd rather sell you a ton of BMWs and Mercedes than one Lambo.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm with you. Um, another name that's with us every week. I want to make sure that we mention here is our friends at SC Dupont, where we shake up the legacy. And shaking up that legacy, we have a couple of the new products from SC Dupont featuring just released, the new Fuente collection. That's right, we have it right here. Beautiful set with the Biggie lighter and the cigar rest cutter, all in gold appointments. Um, really beautiful collection, very limited, um, as well as the new. This is also new. Came out probably a month before the Fuente collection. The new Defi Windproof, which is a soft flame that is windproof. It stays lit. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I've that this lighter is really growing on me. I'm a soft flame guy. I use torches and all that, but most people who know me know I'm a soft flame guy. I love the soft flame, and when Les pitched this to me, I was like, yeah, I'm in for that. Because who doesn't want a windproof soft flame lighter if you're a soft flame guy? So definitely check those out. Ask your local retailer today for ST Dupont products and shake up the legacy with us.
Yep, no, and Labs is one of my favorite guys in the cigar business. I love that man. Known him for a very long time. I just saw him actually at TAA, and we had a conversation, about just the industry. He's been around like myself forever, and we've seen the changes. We used to be the young guys, now we're the old dudes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy, right?
If there's anyone who could sell ice to the Eskimos, sand to the Egyptians, it's Les Man. I mean,
100%. No, no, no. And still happens to be a really good golfer.
yeah,
I mean, just think
yeah.
about the ferment. I mean, everybody knows that. Not even in my house, I'm the best golfer. I get my ass kicked by 20 strokes every time I play my wife. I mean,
I did know that she is better than you.
she play college golf. She's like, I'm like, okay, let's go hit a baseball. You're like, no, let's go play tennis. No, okay, stick to golf. So what I do, I build her a green here. I think she's used it like 3 times, and she's beating me on horse at least 3 out of the 3 times we played.
Wow.
So I don't come out anymore. I just come out and drink and smoke.
Yeah, you're tired of getting your ass kicked. Oh man. Oh, this is why I have too much fun with you. Um, One of the things I wanted to bring up with you, kind of an important one, especially as a manufacturer, um, kind of in multiple ways, but the tariffs, especially, you guys have cigars coming in from different countries. You have a lot of packaging. Everybody knows you guys do a lot of different packaging, and I'm sure that you guys do a lot of packaging with China. And I know China was probably one of the worst countries that were hit with tariffs, and the tariffs are really high, all encompassing. And then, of course, there's some of the other stuff that's now coming up in Nicaragua, but I don't know. I know that hasn't really been set in yet. It's kind of more of a hey, this might happen. Um, all encompassing in the different angles. What as a manufacturer, how has that been like for you this year? And what's kind of been your strategy getting through that?
I mean, for us, well, when we came out with the Volition America with a beautiful humidor, the one with the flag,
Yes.
right? So we bought 500 of those in China, right? Minus the flag, American flag put in our warehouse, right?
Yep.
But so they shipped the first 150, and then the other 350 a day before what? The tariffs are 148% hit or 143, whatever. Dude, when we got them, dude, Jim is like me, numbers guy. Kaizadas, numbers guy. Well, like, so now what? We got to take them. They're on the water. We take them. And I felt bad because our deal was because we're doing this, obviously, Volition America is for, Falls of Honor. And that's what our focus, is, doing all the scholarships, which we done, I think 18 this year, which they're $10,000 scholarships. We've given 180 grand back to Falls of Honor for these scholarships, which we're proud
Wow.
as hell of, right? Yeah, I mean, we're giving 13 points out of our own pocket, right? But so we did a deal with the at PCA. So you buy so many, you get the humidor for like a couple $100, right? Our cost, right? Then this shit hits, and then hey Mike, I do the same deal. I go, no, dude, the humidor now is $750 landed here, and they're like, so what's my price? 750. I mean, really? We have not. I can't. That's our cost. So we've been pretty much stuck with it, using them more for like big raffles. Yeah, because it's a cigar with a purpose, giving back. But dude, that hurt us a lot. I mean, the packaging we've done a 360. We're trying to get most of our stuff now out of either DR or Nicaragua, because you have to pivot, right? So we done that, and then when the whole thing with Nicaragua hit, Jim, and I are same mindset, which I love learning from him. Being 78 years old, going on 140 because he did get bit by a vampire in New Orleans. I'm looking.
Yeah, he did. You didn't.
Oh, no, and by the way, I tell him that all the time.
Yeah.
So what he goes. So Wani, what do you think? I go, Jim, just in case, right? Ramp up the production, right, before shit hits the fan, because you never know in Nicaragua, right? And let's load up, be ready, because you never know what's going to happen here, right? And you know what? Those who fail to plan to fail. So we're literally getting shit. This happened a month ago, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In the next in the next I think is early December, mid December. We're getting a ton of product from Nicaragua loading up. We're buying enough to secure, especially on the Fat Boy, the Cellar Reserve 12, some of our sampler bags that come from Nica. We're loading up to be ready, because in that way we're prepared to not to do the tariff on the retailer or the consumer. We'll keep the same price, So that's and he goes, Juan, you and me think alike, so that's what we're doing. We're just loading up and make sure we have the stuff. The 80/20 rule applies in everything, right? It's not going to be on every SKU. It's going to be whatever sells, right? That's why we spend our time and money and make sure it's ready and let it sit for a little bit longer. And because you never know what's going to happen with Trump, you know that. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'd rather be prepared than having to get that hit, because we learned from those humidors. That was a huge hit for us. I mean, do
Right.
the math. It was $150 for 350 humidors. That's a monster hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a monster hit. I know I've talked to other manufacturers, and everyone's doing different stuff. So it kind of, I mean, everyone's gotten the shit end of the stick with it. Don't get me wrong, but it's impacted people in different ways. Some manufacturers have, obviously raised prices, because it's just simply too much to swallow. I know other manufacturers who haven't, and they just eat the cost because they don't want to have to raise the prices. Um, you know,
I mean,
but
we
that
did it
comes with sacrifices too on the back end.
right. No, we did it in a few things when it first happened,
Hmm.
but it was on our costs, not on our wholesale costs.
Right.
Which a lot of other companies did on the wholesale. We did it on our costs, which I think is fair to everyone, and that's the way it should be done. But I mean, not everyone could do that. So it is what it is. I mean, we're fortunate, man, that we have great distribution, and you keep hearing that ring, because I am that ding ding. Yeah, it's annoying shit. Anyways, so yeah, that was our mentality.
Dude, who's blowing up your phone right now?
Probably my ex-wife for more money.
Oh man, do you have do not disturb on that? Is it your phone or
No,
your iPad?
no, it's Bianca's freaking freaking stupid freaking bullshit. I know who it is, her friend.
Oh man, yeah, blame her. She's not around. You can get away with it.
Wait till she
Yeah,
comes
no,
back in and yells at
no,
you.
no, 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 no. What do you mean? I'm looking at her right now.
Oh,
She's
here
eating
she
the steak.
comes.
No, 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 no. She's eating the steak that I just made for her, and here I am. Yep,
Look at you, a good
there we go.
husband. Got her post workout meal all ready for her.
Absolutely, of course. Well, okay. Let me take that back. I bought the food. My mother-in-law lives with us. She cooked it.
Yeah, so don't take no
Hey,
credit for don't
hey,
take credit
hey,
for work you didn't do.
hey, that woman is priceless,
Yeah.
and I love her, and she's amazing. So she does all that for us. So when we come back. She'll go travel somewhere. I go, hey B, I see you gotten lazy. She goes, what do you mean? Dust, unacceptable.
Wow,
Wow.
you're a real ball
Yeah.
buster.
Oh, dude, really? Wait, me? What do you think she tells me? All you do is take out the garbage, and I go, and then some.
And then so,
No. Remember, we're not French. Forget the we.
What's this we? We means me.
Yeah.
uh, yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It's a shitty situation, But at the end of the day, it's beyond everyone's control. Everyone has to deal with it. You hope that it's just not long term. You hope it's not permanent. I mean, it affects the way you do business, but like you said, you pivot, you find other ways. That's part of running a business.
Right. No. And Matt, it becomes that when you pivot, the cash flow is going to hurt.
Yeah.
No, it's going to hurt because instead of getting 5,000 boxes in a month, you're getting 15,000, 20,000. You got to pay that. You got to pay that right away, right?
Yeah.
Within 15 days. So it does hurt, but you know what? If you don't have it, you can't sell it. So that's our mindset. Has always been our mindset. Which I told Colucci, I go, listen. I look at our numbers this year, and I talk to all the guys in the business, and some are down, some are we're pretty flat. We're up a few 5-6%, whatever it is. But I told Jim, I go, Colucci, to be frank with you, without you, that you promise us that our back orders are going to be somewhat non-existent. Without you doing that, we would have been probably down a little bit, and he kept his promise, and that's what CEOs, presidents do. They step up their game. They know that he's been doing it for 50 plus years, so he knows. And so I'm very fortunate that we're able to do that. There's a lot of companies out there, especially the medium to small guys, really can't do that. So we're very fortunate that we have someone with the experience, that know how to do what he does. So yeah, we're very lucky.
And I remember when this kind of began, and we were talking about this, before the tariffs actually locked in and actually were in place. But we knew they were coming, and I remember, we were talking about, seeing some of these percentages and the numbers, and I'm like, look, and I thought you were like one of a few manufacturers I thought of. I said, look, I know there's manufacturers out there that have already been eating the cost, because the last couple of times you're on the show, you talk about pricing, they go, oh, we've been eating that, we don't pass it on. And I'm like, this is one of those situations where guys like, Juan Lopez and everyone at Gurkha, who I know they've already been eating some costs on things getting more expensive. At what point is it like, I just can't keep eating this? I'm gonna have to pass it on, or do something different. And everyone's kind of in a different boat. But yeah, it's like you can only keep eating it for so long.
Mm-hmm. But as you know, I've always said this, and people know me well. We're tobacco merchants, right?
Yeah.
We make good margins. We're not abusive, especially on our main portfolio, right? Which is 40 facings is what we sell the most of. The 150 that we have. So we focus making sure that we have those in stock, make sure that those are taken care of, that those are good quality, that those we don't need to raise the price, and if we do, it's going to be minimal, which is 5%, 2%, which is not a lot. And listen, you could eat that so much, and then we're going to start eating gum and cheese. It comes in a brown box. It's fantastic. I ate some of that when I came to Cuba.
Yeah.
By the way, Spam works. Spam, no, meaning the Spam. No. Fry Spam. The actual Spam,
Oh, yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, Spam in a can. Yeah. Spam and Reese's.
You remember what I told you? My mom was like, oh, we're having pizza tonight. Oh, we are? What? So what pizza? Wonder bread, ragu, and we're going to toast it. And the cheese is going to be government cheese. It tastes like plastic, but it does the job.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It works. I mean, when that's all you got. Hey, look, I always say you got to play the cards you're dealt. You got to use the tools that you're given. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's okay.
That's it.
You made it. You're doing good.
100%. And that's what us as humans we do. Like I see what's going on like in Jamaica with a hurricane.
Yeah.
I mean, I emptied out, as Bianca, I emptied out half of my closet of shit that I don't wear, and we took it to our church, and I was so happy to do that because they don't fit me anymore, by the way, because I'm not as skinny as I used to be. But there's some guy that's wearing a large in Jamaica. I'm wearing extra large.
Fitted all your fitted muscle shirts that you have.
Yeah, no. That's only. Listen, that's only Eddie Guerra with his pants.
Well,
Eddie Guerra.
Oh, I know Eddie. Oh, I know.
My boy. No, I saw him at the TAA. I go, Eddie, every time I wear those tight ass pants, I think of you. He goes, why? He goes, because you told me, Wani, it's the way that you use it, the way that you work. And I go, yes, but I met you when you were 360 pounds, which no one really knows that unless you know Eddie for such a long time.
Yeah.
But he stayed the course. He works out every day. He's done a great job. An amazing dad to his son. And we ball bust every time we see each other. And I go, when I did my M23, I got 3%, 3% French. I go, I'm gonna blame that on Eddie because he's a tight pants. I made me French. The French guys are all skinny. They wear those tight ass pants.
Yeah. Well, the French are very fashion forward. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So you gotta go with what they do. Ann said, "Ghetto pizza works. It does. I mean, it's
Hell yeah.
It's hard to fuck up pizza, man. I say it all the time. I mean, pizza's pizza. I mean, there's pizza that sucks, but I mean, most of the time, I mean, it's hard to fuck up pizza.
I remember my mom would say, "Oh, Miguel, my middle name, and my sister, Matiga, we're going to Pizza Hut." That was like once a year. I go, Pizza Hut? You mean with a buffet? She's like, yes. Dude, I would sit there at 120 pounds and eat like a large pizza. Mom, I'm not done yet. I would go to the bathroom, come back and eat another 3 slices.
Made room.
I want to maximize my mom's $7.99 back then for the all you can eat.
Dude, I miss Pizza Hut back in. Pizza Hut's definitely gone downhill, but like when I was a kid in the 90s, when it was like peak, dude, that was no joke. That was some good shit.
When they had the salad bar. The salad bar.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember when Wendy's had the salad bar?
Yeah.
I don't, but that's only because my parents and like my family, they weren't Wendy's people. I became a Wendy's person later, so I don't, but I know they had one.
Our Pizza Hut brought back the salad bar.
Did they?
When I went
really?
to yeah, we got Pizza Hut, I don't know, like a few months ago, and I went in and they had a salad bar. Like what?
Yeah.
No, but you know why they did that? Because all the Ruby Tuesdays closed.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, dude, who
were
was the
good.
best salad bar? It was Ruby
Yeah.
Tuesday, and their
Yeah.
croutons were out of this world.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. I'm like, dude, they had the best salad bar, and they're all gone.
I miss them.
Are they completely gone, or are they just like really scarce now?
They're pretty much gone. It's like I think like there might be one in Florida, or I mean they don't exist. We had one by the office and be gluten free, so it was all salad. I mean me eating like sliders and this and all the bullshit. But she'll like house like 2 pounds of fucking salad. I'm like, no wonder you're cycling.
Dude, she takes
They're
care
so
of herself.
Yeah, she does. She tries. No, because my mom will always say to her, Bianca, you look so beautiful, but you work out to eat. And she goes, yes, I do, mommy.
That's right.
Italian, dude. Italian.
We like to eat.
I remember when salads were cheap, and now you go places and salads like $20. Like I go to Sweet Green and it's like $20 for lettuce.
You get we go to there's a place. I don't think you guys have it down there, but we have a place up here called Cava, Mediterranean style salad place.
Yeah, no. I have stock in Cava.
Oh,
They're
okay.
really good treat.
Well,
Yeah.
we are helping you.
No, we're helping you because we go there all the
We
time.
go there, like,
I love
Thank
Cava,
you.
but the
No,
problem is,
I have Cava, and I have Portillo's. So Portillo's out of
Ooh.
Chicago. That's like my Italian beef.
right?
That's the shit.
We've
And
seen
then
them in
they have
airports, but we don't have them up here.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. Like Coop and those guys talk about it.
Omar Portillo sold the company. He started with a hot dog cart, sold the company for like 1.5 billion. That went public. So I'm sitting with my wife and Goni, one of my reps, and he goes, "So Wani, are you gonna buy stock?" I go, when it comes to Chicago or anywhere else, now they have one in Orlando. Yes, so I bought like 20 shares at fucking nothing, and it doesn't. It stays the same, $10, $8. But you know what? I'm a shareholder. Right?
Yeah,
And I donate to the cause.
So do we.
yeah. You have a seat at the table. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, Cava's like that example. I mean, I love going there, but like, it's expensive. And then they fuck you on that spicy feta dip. It's delicious. And you get the
Freaky
pita chips, but they give you like this much. and it's like $3. I'm like, what
No,
am I gonna?
it's $5.
It's $5?
For 2 ounces.
For that little bit? I'm like, what am I gonna? That's one bite. Like, I want more than that for $5.
Then what happens? You go back because your wife told you, "Listen, young man, bring out another 5. Let's go."
Yeah.
We do. Our
like,
order's almost $50 just because we want the extra pita chips.
Isn't that crazy though? I mean, it's so expensive to eat anywhere, really. I mean, it's
Dude,
nuts.
you even go to McDonald's and like they give you like 2 ketchup packets in the bag, and it's like, I got 3 large fries. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Like,
We'll tell you, my like ultra hungover. Okay, because I'm hungover quite a bit, but the ultra hungover, right? Like
I know,
7 hours drinking, right? McDonald's. I get
right.
my Big Mac. I get my Big Mac with fries, and then of course, anything else, sir? And I go, yes. The Royale with cheese, just a sandwich. They go, what? that's that's the
Pulp Fiction.
yeah, no, but what's the sandwich? The name of the burger?
And quarter pounder.
with cheese.
Yeah.
Quarter pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is still amazing. I love the quarter pounder.
Dude, that's my go-to. I get the quarter pounder with cheese, and then I may or may not sometimes get nuggets too, and a large Diet Coke. I mean, it slaps. I mean, especially when you're hungover, like you gotta soak that up. You know what I mean? And that's
Absolutely. That and then every now and then I'll do the. So, babe, where are you going? I go. I'm going to my place. She goes, where are you going? Don't worry about it. I come back with like 12 freaking tacos from Taco Bell. I can't eat any of that. No. I can't eat any of that. I go, I know.
you're like, yeah, it's for me. I miss when they had the grillers. Remember the grillers? The loaded
Oh, yeah.
potato one? Oh, man. When I worked in the mall way back in the day, I would walk down to the Taco Bell when you could get, and they were cheap too. They were like $1.50. Be like, yeah, can I get like 4 of those like loaded potato grillers? And
Dude, how about back in the day, the KFC snackers?
oh, I remember those. Yeah.
Snackers.
They finally brought back the potato wedges.
We're not talking cigar. We're talking food today.
Honestly,
Wait, by the way, I have a surprise. Hey, Guy Fieri's here. I'm only kidding.
I was gonna say, is Eric Espinoza there too?
No, I did see Shorty at TA. He's doing a great job, man. Yeah, Guy couldn't make it as our keynote speaker, but dude, Eric's done a great job with Guy. Dude, that guy, listen, that guy is an amazing cigar guy and promotes our industry like nobody else. Meaning, Guy Fieri, which I love that.
Yeah, I mean, he might be working with one brand, but he really helps everybody. He gives that
100%.
recognition. Yeah.
100%. So there you go, Shorty. A little plug for you, buddy. I love you.
Well, that's the other thing too. We've talked about, in the media, over the years. I've been around for a little while now. I have some skin in the game. I have some stripes, but I haven't been around forever. And I talked to guys like Coop and the guys who've been around longer than me, and they tell me about a lot of those celebrity collaborations just have never really been very rewarding and successful for a lot of reasons, which I'm sure you are very well informed on all these. But that Guy Fieri one was like the first one where it really took off. He actually gets involved. He promotes it. A lot of guys, they just say, "Hey, I want a cigar." You slap their name on the box, and it goes nowhere.
Yeah, you paying I'm gonna say the number, Mike Tyson.
Well, no, but to at least your credit, you guys had Mike Tyson, who's, I mean, he's a pretty big celebrity. You had him in the booth.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
that's a big
Yes.
deal. Like, at least you guys did that. I mean, that's
So he was an hour late and was there for 45 minutes at 2 hours, and that was a little upsetting. And then because I'm thinking Guy Fieri, right? I'm thinking talk to his handlers. Bianca does. Dude, can you guys send some videos for the stores, this and the other? Only Guy does that.
yeah.
I mean, that's cool as shit. I love that. I love that about him. And every time you see him courtside anywhere, knuckle sandwich and a cigar unlit, but still his cigar, which is cool as hell. I love telling that story because he truly is the one celebrity that's a real cigar guy and believes in it, and they're doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I remember he was on Fox News or something like that, like primetime, network news, and
Mm-hmm.
he had the cigars, and they asked him about the cigars, and he talked. I'm like, what a great platform to be on, like on the major
No,
news channel.
and I love the fact that he gives Eric. I'm a chef in the kitchen. He's a chef in the blending room, along with obviously Hector and their team. And so I think that's cool as hell, bro. I love that, and I love that for our industry.
I agree. It's been very good, and they keep adding to that portfolio, and it keeps getting bigger, and they keep doing events and stuff. And like you said, I think it's good for the industry, and I hope it keeps going for a while.
Yeah, me too.
Brings more awareness, and you got people who, um, I remember kind of after the first several months of him being out there and involved with Knuckle Sandwich, and you started hearing about these people who were like not really they know much about cigars or whatever, but then they're asking questions and they're getting curious because Guy Fieri has got these cigars, like now I want to know, and it's like, oh, that's great. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing.
I agreed 100%.
I was gonna ask you, is is Bianca stopping by, or is she staying out of this completely before I?
No. She's doing the Women of PCA. They have a Zoom as well that starts at 8. Starts at 8.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
I waved her down. She's like,
Mm.
she shows
She's
me
busy.
her iPad. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I wanted to ask before I brought it because I was going to bring that up specifically, because she had asked me, she asked me, about getting you on the show, whatever. She brought that up, and I forgot. She's been pretty involved in that, but if she's not coming on, that's fine. But I guess tell me a little bit about Women of PCA. I'm sure you know probably about it too, obviously. I know that it's not new. I know that they were starting to get the women together a couple years ago. Last time we were in Vegas, I remember there was a Women of PCA.
And she runs. She's running out here. Easy. Don't pull a muscle there.
On my own phone, guys.
Oh, wow. Look at this. There she is.
Zoom I run. So hi, sorry.
Hi, Bianca.
She heard her name and she's like, I gotta be there.
No, we have the Women of PCA tonight. My apologies. So,
That's okay.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. I was gonna let Juan talk about Women of PCA, but now you're here, so I'll give you your window before you gotta go.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, so the Women of PCA.
Yeah.
Have been almost 2 years now, growing, and it's been an awesome journey. It's been a collaboration of women inside the industry from all different walks of the industry. We're able to support one another and help each other at different growth. So one of the things that we do, I'm on the membership committee. So I get to talk about how we grow together. And one of the value adds, I guess, if you could, that we bring to the table is we try for quarterly or every, 2-3 months, we try to do a HERF, and we capitalize HER with a lowercase f for HERF,
Right.
And it's a time that we get to talk about different topics. So our topic tonight is technology and different point of sale systems and technology that are used not only for people that own mega stores, like Mary Zarmak is supposed to be on tonight with Smoker Friendly. So what is the best way for you to use, what kind of technology to use use for 350 stores, across the country. We have smaller retailers that are also a part of it. And then we actually have a couple of PCA partners that are joining us tonight to talk about the different technologies that they can offer. So we don't usually do sales pitches, but sometimes it's on social media or branding or anything like that.
You can.
No, I'm not doing a sales pitch. I'm telling them what Women of PCA is.
Listen, for all you beautiful women that love cigars, right? We need you because you ladies have become one of the biggest supporters of premium cigar smokers. And I've seen it in my travels when I go into stores. And it used to be all men. Now I see 7, 8, 9 women smoking cigars. And I love seeing that because in different markets, they might know more than some of the guys that are smoking cigars, which is crazy to me.
Yeah,
but they're like, no,
true.
Mr. Lopez, So you want mild? You go, I like full body. I go, damn.
Yeah, yeah, you got some full body smokers in there. Well, the Women of PCA is geared directly toward women who are inside the industry. So, kind of as a support system for anybody who is maybe a rep, maybe a broker, maybe in like me with a manufacturer,
Nicole.
different arenas of the industry that they can come together and support one another, offer tips, offer different support levels, even if it's just a personal life pick me up or if it's a professional question hurdle that you get to overcome. So
No, and,
yeah,
and listen, and they're getting the beautiful women, Sisters of Leaf, to come out and support events, which I
yeah,
love that, and we need that. Listen, we need everyone to for our industry that we love to support our industry because they don't like us, but you know what? I'm not gonna do that. They're not like us. They're not. Like us. Start
all
singing
right,
it.
all right. I'm so sorry. I got to jet because
He's
now
gotta go.
I'm late.
All right, all right.
Thank
That's
you,
okay.
Bianca.
Bye, Bianca.
you.
Good to see you.
So yes,
I was
if
gonna
you
tell
saw-
her. I was gonna tell her that you said when she wasn't around that you were actually the boss in the house, but I ran out of time. I didn't get to.
No,
Yeah.
that I'm the boss.
Yeah. You were bragging
No,
about
no,
it,
no.
like, yeah, I tell Bianca what to do.
Come
She's gonna run. Don't do that. Come
here, come
on.
here, come
No,
here.
no.
Tell Matt
Don't.
what I tell people all the time. Check this out. Check this out. What I tell people all the
He
time.
says I'm the boss. He's only Tony Danza.
Ah, she's the
Oh,
boss. I'm Tony Danza. Come on, dude.
Tony Danza.
He's like, who's Tony Danza?
Do you remember when Tony Danza did that Italian Ice thing like 20 years ago? For some
Dude,
weird reason, I remembered that the other day, and I was like, I gotta look that up. And I watched that, and I was like, damn, I forgot about this.
Dude, that guy. I used to love that show. So when people, like you got guys, busting balls. You're the worst golfer in your house. I go, no shit, asshole, no shit. This, that, and who's the boss? B's the boss. I go, no, she's the boss. I'm Tony Danza. And they're like, you're such an ass. Only you would come up with shit like that. I go, but that's the truth. He's the boss. Hey, but she's also French. I'm not.
Yeah.
We now me.
Wee.
Me.
Oh,
No,
shit.
but that's great. She's participating. I've seen the Women of PCA. They've been growing year over year. So, I know that they're doing more and more events and whatnot. So
No,
I'm
they are.
curious to
They
see
are.
this year.
And she's so involved in it. I mean, literally, let's say, I'm not gonna say she's really involved in it, and I love it because the women that are part of it are really, really involved, and that helps our business. The more people that go out there and promote our business, our industry that we love, because we know who doesn't like us, right? The government, all the other bullshit that goes around us. I remember when I started this business, I could smoke anywhere, everywhere. Now, dude, I'm a 3 million mile guy with freaking points with freaking Marriott. This, oh, so you cannot smoke here. You can smoke 25 feet. I go, okay. I start counting. I start counting my steps. I go, this 25 feet. I'm gonna smoke right here. But in about 2 minutes when you leave, I'll be right by the bench over there smoking. Getting all the exhaust from the cars. But I'm not going 25 feet. And it's crazy, and it's happening more and more and more all the time, which is sad because we're not cigarette smokers. Like I always tell people, cigarette people are habit-forming people, right? One after
Yeah.
the other. We smoke 4 cigars, we enjoy it, and it's the only industry that when you go to a cigar bar or cigar store, that you go from just knowing each other to becoming friends and sometimes family. I mean, like Bianca and I consider you guys family to us. We always ask about little lady, ask about Nicole. Matt, I know you're doing well because you're not sleeping as much.
Yeah, that's right. I'm very tired. So
Yes.
I'm doing it.
Hey, but you know why you're doing? You know why you're doing it? Because you can,
That's right.
and you have to, and you have to.
I don't have a choice.
You have Right.
I'm in too
No,
deep.
you did have a choice, and she's all right, right next to you, Bobby.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh man.
Well, my favorite pastime is getting newly single women, and when they ask, "Oh, where's the best place to go to a cigar lounge. Start smoking cigars. That's the place to go." I think
Yeah.
I've converted
my
at least 4
daughters-
people this year.
My mom does that with her friend Lynn.
Yeah.
One of her good friends is divorced and she's a single lady
Yeah.
and she's a beautiful woman too. And she takes her and she's like, I'm gonna take her to a cigar lounge
Yep.
and like maybe meet somebody. I'm like, there you go.
And then they start, and then they dabble, but it's the best place to go to meet a guy.
It
Yeah.
truly is. I agree 100%.
You go to a good cigar lounge like on a good Friday, Saturday night when it's packed. Man, you got some options there. Just
Mostly
saying.
men.
No, yeah, no. No. When there's women there, I go from Juan to Joaquin real quick. I know she's gonna hear this later. But you're such an
Oh yeah, I can't believe you said that.
come on,
That's why she's in your life though, because she keeps you,
yes,
from straying away. You
No.
know, you gotta.
when you have guys like Rocky, all these guys are like, why? I changing. I go. Number one, I'm getting older. She's an amazing woman. She loves my kids, our kids. Our granddaughter loves her, and I love her. She's an amazing young lady, and puts up with my shit.
Yeah, that's very very true. She does. She does. I've seen you guys in action. I mean, she really, parks the whip.
It's okay, bro. You can grab the whip. As long, don't get me going with that bullshit, bro. Look, maybe I like being whipped. I'm just I'm becoming billions.
Hey, that's a different. I mean, if you're into that, I mean, hey, you do you. I mean, oh man, yeah. You know what I wanted to ask you, and then we'll do our trivia segment. I wanted to follow up with you on at the trade show. So we saw the Volition. I know you had the Fat Boy, but you also had something that was previously, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, that was exclusive to the European market that you brought over to the U.S.
The Dragonfly.
The Dragonfly. And you guys did a limited run with that. How did that go? And is there any plans to do more of that in the U.S., Europe, whatever?
No. So what happened? So they took it to Europe, right? And it was cigar to honor Christina Santana that worked with me for a long time at Gurkha. She worked for Puros Indios for a while. She handled international. She was my second mom. She passed away, and the Dragonfly name came because she loved dragonflies. And we ended up, so they made 2,000 boxes, ended up selling about 1,600 of it. Then it stopped selling because in Europe, if the cigar is $25, they're not going to buy it. They're going to buy a Cuban, right?
Right.
So I bought the remainder here, and I think if not we're sold out, we're almost sold out. But we're not going to do it again. I truly feel that it's funny because the other day, one of the reps from General, made me try the Humicon. You know what I'm talking about? The Humicon or Aracon from Cohiba.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yes.
Dude. No, so what do? I go and I buy the cigar. And it was right next to, and Sean Williams is a good buddy of mine, and he promotes, Silencio abroad and Cohiba in the U.S. And as you know, Cohibas are 25, 30, whatever it is, right?
Yep.
I smoked that Rubicon. Dude, I smoked the cigar for $10. Wow. I truly feel that the days of the $20, $30, $40 cigars, unless it's super limited by like a Padron or a Fuente or a name like that, it's just gonna sit there, bro. It's just gonna sit there. Like this year, we decided not to do the Year of the Horse because I know it's gonna cost when I talk to the guys that we work with, Ernie, these guys and the other, and then the packaging. Because I think about packaging, right? No matter what, before you get into the store or you put a cigar in it, it's already $4, meaning per cigar. When you break it down in packaging,
Right.
that's a lot of money, right? It makes it look beautiful, but the smart consumer nowadays, there's so many great cigars out there for $12, $15 that to pay 40, 50, 100 makes no sense. So when General pivoted to that cigar, I told Regis, I saw Mateo, dude, that fucking is amazing. He goes, yeah, we did it on purpose. I go, it's gonna hurt your sales on the expensive stuff. He goes, no, the 2%ers are always gonna buy what they like. Now, now the rest of the guys can smoke a Cohiba for $10, which makes sense. But I think at the end, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Some of the expensive stuff because I thought the cigar was fantastic, and I told him, and I told you know me, dude. I'm that guy. I think I'm probably the only guy in the industry that talks about other people's stuff because I smoke them. If I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I won't talk about it. But again, I thought that was a good smoke, and it is what it is, man. So I think the days of 20, 30, $40 cigars, only if you could do it. Davidoff, Plasencia, Fuente here and there. After that, it's going to be a tough go.
Yeah, I mean,
At least right now, economically.
yeah,
Going into
especially
the
right
next
now.
year,
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. There's truth
for
to
sure.
that, though. I know what you're saying.
It might get better over time, but I think this next year forecasting absolutely.
Yeah, and like you said, you never know what's going to happen. Next week there could be something that's said, and then boom, a tariff goes in or something. Something you don't know. So, but yeah, and in the interim, yeah, $10 or less. There's a lot of manufacturers that come out with some new core line stuff for $10 or less, and most of it's been, from what I hear from the retailers and whatever, like, yeah, it's moving, a lot, and people are, Pete just came out with that, the Series P Honduras. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like between 425 and 475. And I'm like, that's it? I'm like, wow, that's pretty good.
No, dude, it's like La Flor with the Suave.
Suave's
You know,
same thing. And that's a great
I
cigar.
mean, it's a really good smoke. But now, is the guy that smokes La Flor going to smoke that? Probably not. It's going to be a little too mild for them. But you
Right.
get new consumers, new people have been wanting to try the floor uh, with tobacco by Lido, right? But now it's affordable, it's still a good smoke, and it won't be overpowering because we spoke about this before. 75% of the industry smokes mild, if not more, mild to medium. The other 20, 15% is full body, right? I'd rather sell the 80% instead of the 20%, personally.
Right.
Except for this guy right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to
That's
send you
special for
some
you.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna send you some tomorrow.
I appreciate that one. I'm excited to try that. That's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, man.
The
Yeah, I'm excited.
We had a question. Is that the orange band Cohiba? I believe it is the orange band one. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. It comes in a orange and it's got like a green box, I think, like right, so
Yeah.
like green and orange box. Yeah, yeah. It's like 10, $11, including taxes in most states. I mean, it makes sense.
That's the other thing too. Lower price point, lower in tax. Because it's percentage based, so you're paying less in taxes too. Versus you buy a $30 cigar, a $25 cigar. It's gonna be even more because now you're paying a lot more on that percentage. Um,
Right.
yeah, it all adds up. I forgot about the taxes. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we don't. I forget sometimes, and I don't. I hate saying it like this, but we live in New Hampshire, so we don't have any taxes on that stuff. But uh,
New Hampshire.
But
yeah,
Mass, they're
Hey,
Massachusetts,
well,
that was my best Dave Garofalo. New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
but they did propose, or they are proposing like 80% in Mass.
And
So,
right now, I
yeah,
think it's 40 or 45, and now that they want to go up to
yeah.
80, I'm like, yeah,
Well,
that's why.
you heard about that. You heard about, by the way, which I got some shit from CRA when you posted about the whole California thing. I know you saw me clapping. Matt, when I tell you that I got phone calls from 4 people that are big boys in CRA, why are you clapping for Matt? I go, because truth be told, you guys were silent on that. And it just happened under the table. You guys should have known better. And by the way, brothers, $300 a skew, that's a lot of freaking money.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, you weren't the only manufacturer. I spoke with plenty who, if they don't want us to come out on the public stage and say it, that I get it, they got a business to run, but they came to me and was like, you got it right. So when people are giving you shit and people are mad because you said something, and all of them, they're all mad at me. I can tell you that. I know all three of them are pissed at me. I know that for a fact. But the reality is I wasn't trying to just be a dick. But part of being in the media is you got to cover the dark days too. It can't all just be fluff and ass kissing, because it's not about that. It's about being fair. I started hearing these things about, hey, no one's talking about this and blah blah blah. And I did some stuff and I said, let's write it and put it together, and I put it out there. And I spoke to retailers, I spoke to manufacturers who were like, yeah, you got this right. And I asked them, like, when did you first hear about this? Or, when did this and this and that? And I'll tell you, there was some pretty prominent manufacturers that were like, yeah, no, I'm first of all, I'm glad you said something, and you're right about it. And they can be pissed if they want to, but as a member of the organization, I'm pissed. I'm pissed at them. So, and again, I'm not trying to knock them and tear them down, but I got that same. My point is, they got that same feedback from manufacturers who were frustrated, who were like, yeah, they really didn't say enough. This kind of happened quickly. We weren't that prepared. It's a lot of money to spend. It's kind of a headache. And then after, when people were trying to get all their filings in, I was talking to some people, and they're like, this has just been a headache for me, just to figure it out, to deal with it, and the logistics of it, and they're like, we got to send cigars to them, and then we're paying on every SKU. Every box is a SKU, then each cigar is a SKU, and they're like, yeah, this is ridiculous. So I know it's sticky.
And B put in, man, maybe like 80 to 100 hours just on that to get right. So we sit with Jim, her, myself, 80-20. I always say that because that's what I believe in. It's like, okay, so we have 140 SKUs. We pick, the 20% that sell in California. Right? I mean, it is what it is, because we're not gonna pay $300 for everything that we do.
Right.
And no, and then when they you ask Bianca this one, I go, so they want a box of cigars. So who do I call? I call the VP of Cretec, Brian Massey. I go, so did you work out a deal with them for all the boxes coming to you at 20 cents per dollar? He goes, you're such an ass. I go, I'm just saying, what are they gonna do with it? They're anti-smoking, but they want a box and this and that. I'm like, come on, man. That makes no sense. No sense. Dude, they make it so hard. They make it so hard for the shops to do business in California. I mean, it's crazy, because I remember when I started this business, Cali, still to this day, is still one of the top states with all the bullshit. But back in the day, dude, it was Florida, Cali, Texas, and Pennsylvania, and New Hampshire. But New Hampshire's smaller because you guys don't have as many shops. But California, I mean, it was sick. And then it goes from 35 to this to 56, and then this shit starts, And then some guys pulled out, which I don't blame them. I think if we would have done it as an industry, they would have backed out. They would have said, you know what, you guys are right, we're being abusive. But business is business, right? And it is what it is. Everybody thinks differently. So yeah. That's all I gotta say about that.
So between tariffs and then you got that, I mean, it's been a very expensive year for a lot of people.
Oh, dude, crazy. Yep.
That's insane. Nicole, do you have our trivia lined up?
I do.
Well,
right.
let's take a break. We'll go to our trivia segment, which is brought to you by Perdomo.
Oh, just me.
Oh, whoa, what happened? Why did I lose? Why did I lose everything?
You gotta
Hold on.
add everyone back in.
I know. I don't know what happened. We had them all ready to go too. You know what it was? When you were fixing that other thing. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, our trivia segment brought to you by Perdomo Cigars. That's right. Perdomo Cigars, our 2024 cigar of the year. The Perdomo 30th Anniversary Sun-Grown Epicure. Perdomo Cigars, nothing but the best. They stand for quality, tradition, and excellence. Nicole, what do you have for us tonight?
So in honor of the World Series, I have some World Series themed questions. How do you boys feel about your World Series knowledge? Easy, medium, hard?
Pretty
good. Are you
good.
talking to the other people, or are you talking to me?
Both of you.
Oh, I'm all over it.
You're all over it?
Well, you got a Cuban
over.
guy. They're born with baseball gloves in their hands.
No,
And
yes, and I play baseball. And as a Cuban, I think Matt knows this. When you're Cuban, you like two teams, the Dodgers and the Yankees. My grandpa raised me. He loved the Yankees. I go, Abuelo, forget the Yankees, Medias Rojas. That's how I became a Red Sox fan. So those are my two teams, American and National League. I'm a Dodger, National and American. I'm a Red Sox. Red Sox Nation, baby. Let's go.
That's right. That's right. I saw you celebrating last week.
Okay, well, I'll start with an easy one,
Okay.
and I can do multiple choice for answers if we want, but we'll go. All right, so which team has won the most World Series championships?
New York Yankees.
Do you know how many?
27.
Wow. Maybe that was too easy. All right, let's see. Who threw the only perfect game in the World Series history?
Oh, was that not when Yogi Berra jumped all over him?
The
Am I
only
right? Could I be right?
the perfect game?
Yeah. I can give you like an A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Yeah.
A, Sandy Koufax. B, Don Larson. C, Whitney Ford. D, Nolan Ryan.
I was going to say Nolan Ryan. Wasn't it Nolan Ryan?
No, because no, it wasn't Nolan Ryan. Although Nolan Ryan does have the most no hitters, one hitters, and two hitters in the history of baseball. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
I knew that.
I probably did.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with. I want to say he's a guy from the Yankees, but I also know that Koufax threw one as well. I think he went like 12 innings, 11 innings.
He was my number two. I was going to say
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan, then Sandy Koufax.
Are these final answers?
Final answers
Yeah.
It was Don Larson.
from the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when Yogi jumped into his arms.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So you guys know Yogi Berra, his quotations, the bullshit that he says.
Yeah.
So one of the ones I love the most, they asked Yogi, goes, so the question was, so Yogi, what do you do when you run to a fork on the road? Right? When you're driving, you run to a fork on the road. Everybody says, 90% of people say what? You go right, left, or straight. He goes, no, you get off your car and you pick it up. The fork on the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look that one up. That's a true one.
That was one I saw recently, and it was he was catching, and Ted Williams was at the plate, and the umpire was calling balls on him, and he was like, what that was a strike, and he was like, well, did Mr. Williams swing at the pitch? And he's like, no, and he goes, it was a ball.
Enough said.
Yeah, yeah.
Enough said.
What's the next one?
So, let's see here. What team is infamously accused of sign stealing during the 2017 World Series?
Oh, man.
Astros.
Yeah, Astros.
All right. Okay, you got that one. Should I do a fourth?
Yeah, keep going.
Last one?
These are a little too easy.
Okay. This one's expert level. Let's see.
I know. I'm like, what does that mean?
Well, I have a bunch of questions, so let's see this one. What World Series game is the longest in innings ever played?
The one last week. I think it was.
Why? How many innings was that?
18.
It was 18 innings.
Ah, okay. So it's then a tie, based on this.
What does that
the
say?
No,
So-
wait. The tie, because if I'm wrong, Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers threw 13 innings in one of the World Series. I don't know if that was one of the games, but I remember seeing that.
I don't know if it was Sandy, but there was another 18-inning World Series game in 2018.
Yes.
And it was Game 3 of the Dodgers versus the Sox.
Yes.
The Red Sox.
That's when Nathan Eovaldi came out. Remember that? And he pitched
do.
like from like inning like 11 to like all the way, or inning 12
All
to
the
the
way
end. And he was shutting him down. I stayed up for that. I remember that.
Yep. No, dude, it happened to me with the 18 inning. Where were we? We're here at home, right? And dude, I remember I get it. No bullshit. I was on the road. I fall asleep, get up in the 13th, and I watched the game till like 3 in the morning to see the ending on the game with Freddie hitting a jack. But yeah, that was wow.
That's
Jason,
right. I forgot about that one because I think that one in 18, I think it was Max Muncy who hit the walk-off. And then last week it was Freddie Freeman. And it's funny because both of them featured the Dodgers, and the Dodgers won both those games. That's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was a good
Alright.
one. Well, anyway, that's our trivia brought to you by Perdomo Cigars. One, looking at the time, we're almost out of time. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you for being here with us. It's great to have you back on the show. It's always great to have you
Thank you.
here.
Thanks for having me. Happy to see that little lady's doing great, and the queen is back. So you guys work
Thank
so
you.
great together. I love it. I love it, and
Appreciate
can't
it.
wait to see you guys. Can't wait to see you guys at PCA this year.
Yep.
And I will be sending you some of the cigars I promised you here on Monday. And
Little pre-release
'cause I
action.
know, no, because I know you'll be frank with me. You'll tell me, Juan, good, bad, or the other. But I know you're gonna enjoy it. And remember, it's gonna sit for another 4 or 5 months.
Mhm.
So we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, you will be. You will be. I'm excited to try that, though. And you're right. I will tell you, because that's the one thing people know about me. Like, you might not always like what I have to say, but I'll never lie to you. You know what I mean? Lito Jr. found that out the hard way. He gave me a cigar one time, and I tried it. And I was like, it wasn't bad, but, like, this and this. He was pissed at me for months. And I'm like, what would you rather me do? Like, lie to your face and be like, oh, yeah, it's great. Send it out. Like, like, I'm trying to help you. I don't want to see you fail.
Dude, let me tell you, that young man, love that guy.
He's awesome. He's a great kid.
Dude, I love that guy. 23 years old,
Yeah.
or right, 23 years old. So I try to buy the Rolex from him at the TAA. He's like, Wani, what do you mean? He's got that voice. He goes, what do you mean? I paid 28. I go, okay, I'll pay you 25. He goes, I paid 28. I go, yeah, but you've been using it. He's like, asshole. And then he went from calling me Tio Juani. Now that he knows I'm a grandpa, he's like, Grandpa Juani everywhere. And I saw him at TA. Hey, Grandpa, Abuelo. I'm like, Singao. That young man has got a bright future, and I love him. He's a good kid. He's a great young man. He's not a kid.
He's got a lot of good people behind him too. He's gonna do just fine.
He's got his brother. He's got his dad. He's got Eddie now helping with the marketing.
Yep.
So I think they have a really good team there.
I think so too. I'm excited. I'm excited for like 10 years from now when we can look back and be like, oh, look how far you've come. Because I know he's gonna do good things. So
I think so too.
very, very excited. Well, Juan, thank you for being here with us. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see you at PCA. It's going to be a great time. And to everyone else that was here with us, I appreciate you hanging out with us and smoking along with us. And if you're listening to us later on the downloads, I appreciate you as well. In the meantime, don't forget to go to smokingtobacco.com for more news, reviews, and updates from the cigar industry. And with that, we say good night. We'll see you next week.